Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Zach. You're watching another episode of Wet That Line. In this episode, I got a special guest. We got Nick Young out here. He runs a guide service out here in Lake Havasu, and he's going to be helping us figure out when, where, and how to get on these bass. This video is going to have a lot of knowledge, so stay tuned till the end. We'll give you guys the top 3 lures that you need in your arsenal. It's a pleasure getting out here with you, dude.
Yeah, man, you too.
I've been waiting 2 years to come out here with Nick. Finally happened, and you guys are coming along too. We're gonna have a good time. How long you been out in Havasu and been doing the guide service here?
Well, I've been guiding here for 3 years solid now. I've been fishing here since 2009. I came out here and fished my first FLW tour event out here when they had the actual FLW series. I won $12,000 on this lake, missed the top tank cut by 2 ounces, and I've just fell in love with this lake ever since. We're fishing for bedded bass right now. What we look for is we look for 55 degree water temperature sustained in the morning. That means that when you put your boat in the morning, it says 55 degrees on your temperature gauge, not warming to 55 degrees. At that point, our smallmouths will typically start pulling up and getting onto beds. And that's pretty much the case all over, you know, for smallmouth bass. The largemouth bass are somewhere in between the 60 and 65 degree mark where they start really pulling up. And they'll start bedding. Smallmouth always bed first, largemouth usually bed second. They definitely overlap, and that's kind of where we're at right now. We're getting into that overlap right now. We're getting a few largemouths pulling up, and the smallmouths have pulled up pretty heavy. It depends on where you're fishing on the lake as well. You know, we have areas of this lake that warm up faster than others, and so, you know, we're in here in this arena right now. It warms up quicker than the rest of the lake does. And so we've got some largemouths and some smallmouths pulling up in here. Here he comes. Get ready.
Look at that boy.
Talk about a pro kid.
That's
right here,
brother.
guys. That thing spooked off twice. And second of all, why I caught that fish was part of because my dad. Like, my dad is a big help when it comes to my fishing. You know, it's really nice to have him in my fishing life. So, you know, it's him, man. Pretty bass, pretty bass.
That's right. All right, guys, just going to jump on here real quick. Terrible audio on that day of recording here. But the first jig we're looking at, it's a 1/2 ounce hair jig. It's paired up with the Yamamoto spider grub. It's got this twin tail on the back, and Nick was saying it's good to have the tails lined up with the hook. That way if he bites it, he's guaranteed to get that hook in his mouth. So Nick, when we'll be looking for bass out here when they're bedding like this?
Protected water.
Under trees.
Usually the largemouths like to spawn shallower than the smallmouths do, but protected water. Anything protected from the wind. They don't like the wind. Yeah, they don't like the wind jacking up their nest. So we want to look for anything that's protected from the wind. You know, if you have a little bit of wind on the water, it actually can help you spot where they will lay their beds, because you'll see, like right here, look, we've got slick water, and then look, we got a ripple out here. So we know this is protected in here. Very likely spot for them to build a bed. There may not be one in here today, but at some point there will be a bed in here. We got a male largemouth bass on a bed here. He's locked in, so we know we've got a great chance of catching him. We're fishing about 2 foot of water, stained water. I can just barely see his nest, and I can just barely see him swimming through, but he's locking up, so we're putting some time in on him. All right, so it looks to me like his bed that he keeps protecting is right here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I see that dark spot right there. And so you just
keep it right there. Keep it right on his bed. As soon as you see that dark spot, as soon as you're this side of that dark spot, you're not going to catch him. No. All right, so we're going to flip in. We're going to let it go straight down to that bed, and we're just going to go like this. See how I'm moving the bait, but I'm moving the bait on the nest.
So even if it was stuck in some plants, it's still okay. It's just movement.
Because when it's doing that, he thinks it's eating his eggs. The eggs that the female has laid on the nest. So look how long I'm keeping that bait on the nest.
Right.
See, everything is micro movements is what we want to do.
Yeah. So it might feel like you kind of snagged it up a little bit, but that's actually good.
Yeah, because when he comes down and eats it, he's gonna pull it right out of that grass.
Woo!
Boom!
Hell yeah,
That took some patience.
That sure
Right
did.
there, guys.
That was
That's
good.
proof right there. You can work a bedded bass until you get him to bite. Got him on that white jig again.
Woo, man. Hell yeah, brother.
You ready? Is it on, buddy? You sure? Okay, put it underwater. Put it right on the fish. Here we go.
All right, guys, the second jig is a football head jig. It's also paired with that Yamamoto spider grub twin tail. Nick's going to be explaining to us a little bit about why it's so important to line up the hook with the tails in a little bit here. Let's get on some more action.
Woo, brother. Here, give me your muffin. I got your muffin, bro. Oh, nice one.
Put him in the net.
Woo!
There we go.
I had no time to get the camera out.
Dude, that's even nicer. Here you go, brother.
I just had to
That's
go
why
get the fish.
whenever I'm bed fishing, I always tell my son, blind cast, blind cast, blind cast, because you can get a pre-spawned female blind casting, a fish that's out staging. So we got that one on the football head jig. My buddy Randy Simmerall makes these football head jigs right here. You can hit him up. Randy Simmerall jigs. He's out of Oregon. We were just setting up on a fish right here on a bed, and I did a blind cast and felt the thump, and there you go. Okay, here we go, guys. Nice healthy release. Oh, that was cool.
Oh yeah.
Right on, man. Now we're having fun, boys.
That's right.
All right, getting back to the first bed fish on Havasu here. It was that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was.
It's good. I like this distance because we're within the zone where we're not going to spook. There you go. Bring it nice and high and dry. There. Click it down. Okay, he's on it. He's already on it. We're a little to the right. That's okay. He's circling it.
Yeah.
He's, oh, pop it once. Oh, we're gonna catch this fish. Drop it. He's on it. He's got it. Yeah. Bring it real fast.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Right, man.
Dude, freaking right on, brother. Hell yeah.
I don't know about top 3 lures, but we got a top 1.
Yeah, that's right. Woo!
Get an underwater.
Dude, I'm telling you guys want to get on some big bass out here in Lake Havasu, you can start off your trip right by coming in and hitting up Nick, man. And Jackson, brother. You guys are both killers out here, man.
What's our phone number, Jackson?
541-709-1542, guys.
Little slower.
541-709-1542. Hit us up if you want to catch some big fish, guys. We're open, no stress out on the boat, all right?
Dude, sick, brother, sick, man. Thank you guys so much, man. We're gonna go get some more action, guys, and we'll give you guys some more tips here. Stay tuned, let's get going, man.
All right.
Another one, man. Oh, right over the net. There we go.
Throw him back.
Yeah, go check him out, guys.
Tries to grab the tail, he's gonna grab the hook every time.
Real. Bring it right this way.
I got him.
Dude.
He's flying.
Dude.
I can feel that line going this way, and I'm like, nuh-uh, not today, guys. Not today, bro. I think
On this one, we're using the football head jig made by Randy Simmerall. We're trailing this with the Yamamoto twin tail. I like this Yamamoto twin tail grub because I can clip off the rest of the plastic and get those legs right there even with that hook, so that when they go to grab those legs, they're grabbing the hook, because these bedfish, they just nip. They're gonna pick a bait up and move it. If you've got a bunch of plastic out here, they're gonna grab it right here and carry it off the bed. Show them your fish there, Jackson River Young.
I've gotten 2. They're about tit for tat. This one's about 3.5. My last one was about 3.5.
This is what it's all about. The third and final bait is a sculpin imitator. We used a hair jig right here just to add some movement to the bait when sitting still on the nest. And these were our 3 top baits today. These were our 3 top producers that got the job done for us. So we also paired them with Dobbins rods, Love these Dobbins rods. I'm sure you guys are familiar with these. That kid can fish, can't he, Zach?
Dude, that is a pro. You're killing it
Check
today,
them out.
man.
You gotta respect the fish, all right, guys? I just want to say that. Have a great rest of your day. We're gonna have much more content, and see you guys in the next video.
Give Zach some knuckles.
Boom, brother. Oh man, and he hits hard too. Hey guys, until next time, let's go wet that line.